What's up, boys? Today's video, we're going to talk about why you got to stop watching other people live their life. And this is something I've been thinking about for a while between, TikToks and short form content, but other things too, like, watching football or watching sports, whatever, is like, it kind of blows my mind how people will watch like a football game or something. And I got nothing against people who watch football, you know what I mean? Like, if it brings them enjoyment, it brings them enjoyment. But, like, dudes that don't have their life squared away, like, they got credit card debt, their girlfriend doesn't like them, shitty job, still living at home with their parents, driving a crappy car, whatever. Like, those are the kinds of people where it's like, I look at them watching football, for example, and it blows my mind. It just makes no sense. Like, I live in Buffalo and our team is the Bills, and we have a quarterback called Josh Allen, and that's about as much as I know. I don't really watch football, don't really find it interesting, but people literally care more about what Josh Allen is doing than what's going on in their personal life. It's makes no sense to me. Like, I see it, like, when I open up Instagram or something, I'll look and they'll be like, oh my God, Josh Allen's knee injury is all good, or his shoulder or something, or Josh Allen just extended his contract or whatever. Meanwhile, they got like $10,000 in credit card debt and their life is a total disaster. And I can kind of understand maybe why they would watch football or sports in general, whatever. It's just kind of like an escape from reality. But it's just, the way I look at it is like, you're watching other dudes make millions of dollars playing a sport, and you're sitting at home making no money, and your life is crap. And like, to me, it just seems completely ass backwards. I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but like, when I see the average Bills fan, run around screaming, cheering on their team, whatever, it's just, to me, it just looks like stupidity. And maybe that's a pretty harsh opinion, but like, even growing up as a kid, like, I played baseball my entire life. I played baseball for almost 20 years, ever since I was like 3 or 4 years old. And I absolutely love the sport. It teaches you a ton about life, and it teaches you the importance of teamwork and strategic thinking, whatever. But even as a baseball player, I never watched baseball, MLB, whatever. I've been to like 1 or 2 games when I was a kid, because my dad took me or whatever. And even like a sport that I played and enjoyed, I don't watch them play it professionally because, like, let's take an example. Aaron Judge, phenomenal baseball player, big power hitter, whatever. Do you think Aaron Judge gives a shit about your mortgage payment? No. Do you think he cares about your credit card debt? No. Is he coming there to help you with your mortgage payment, your credit card debt, your crappy job, crappy car, crappy relationships? No, he's not. And I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched the movie A Bronx Tale, but Sonny, who was the mentor for Colosimo, the young kid, Colosimo was upset that Mickey Mantle was playing like crap in the game or whatever, and Sonny gives him a smirk, and he looks over at him, he's like, Mickey Mantle, that's what you're upset about? He's like, yeah. I mean, keep in mind, this is like an 8-9-year-old kid, and he's like, huh, I remember those days. And then he looks down at him, he's like, do you think Mickey Mantle cares about your life? And then the little kid goes, no. He's like, all right, he doesn't care about your life. Why are you so invested in what he's doing? And this is a movie I watched a while ago, but that was one of the lines that really stuck with me. Was, I mean, yes, it's a movie, but still, like, why do you care so much about what other people are doing when your life isn't going good? Now, if you're like a rich dude or something, you watch the game because you find it enjoyable, then hell yeah, you like it, but you already got your life set up. That's awesome. Can't judge, can't place an opinion on that. But if your life is in shambles and you feel lost, what the hell are you doing sitting on the couch cheering on some sports team where, like, None of the players know who you are. They don't care about you. It makes zero sense to me. To me, when I look at that from the outside, I kind of look at it as like, okay, it's got to be like a vice for them or something, where it's almost like an escape from the reality that they've built for themselves, which I can understand that to a degree. But at the end of the day, the only way you're going to change your life is if you take action and do something about it. And watching football is just not that at all. And yeah, came out here looking for some sun. Got to even out this farmer's tan, but didn't get lucky. Didn't get lucky with that. And yeah, I mean, maybe it's a hot take, but it just, to me, it doesn't make sense. Growing up as a kid, I never watched football. I never watched golf, baseball, none of it. And my parents would watch it, nothing against them. But still though, like, I've always thought, okay, the Bills have never won a Super Bowl. That's our sports team. And the Super Bowl is obviously like the biggest accomplishment for an NFL team. All the teams are playing, you know, to win the Super Bowl and whatever. And I was thinking, I'm like, okay, Buffalo's never won a Super Bowl before. So what happens when all these people are cheering on our team and we win the Super Bowl? Like, legitimately, what happens to Buffalo? Nothing happens. Okay, you win a Super Bowl, you forget about it. I mean, I've never watched any of the Super Bowls. I don't even remember who won last year. Like, you know, I'll look up the score maybe just because I'm curious. But, like, if Buffalo goes and wins the Super Bowl, how does that change Buffalo? It doesn't. How does it change the person's personal life that's watching the game? It doesn't. So why do you give so much emphasis about it? I'll give you like a quick story. A few years ago, I was hanging out with an old friend who we don't talk much anymore, but we were watching the game. This is before I got into like business and fitness and all that stuff. We were watching the game. I wasn't really paying attention, but the Bills were playing the Chiefs in like a semifinal game or something. And I just tripped there. So the Bills are playing the Chiefs in like a semifinal game, and the winner would advance to the Super Bowl. So I think that's the semifinals, but either way, the Bills ended up losing, and he started crying a little bit. Like, not even trying to be a dick, but like, bro was legitimately like in tears looking at the TV. I'm like, I didn't say nothing, but it just absolutely blew my mind. I was like, how could someone be so invested in a sports team to where when they lose not even the championship, when they lose a semifinal game, they're like legitimately upset? Like, what's going on in their life to make them feel that way? Remember, we were 18, 19 years old, so you don't really expect someone to have their life figured out, but you still expect them to try. And I know that example might be a little extreme, but still though, I guarantee there's dudes that are like 25, 30, even 40 years old that are super invested in the game. And when the team loses, like, the rest of their day is dog shit. Like, I've literally seen people where when the team loses, the rest of the night, they're freaking PO'd. They don't want to talk to anybody. They don't want to socialize anymore. They don't want to talk about business. They don't want to talk about their life. None of that. All they want to do is sit there and have a pity party about why the team didn't win, why the Bills didn't win. And I kind of look at that with two different perspectives. One is, let's say in life you're trying to level up, trying to do your thing, and you know, the chips don't stack in your favor. Like, let's say you lost a contract or something, you're throwing yourself a pity party. Okay, yeah, you shouldn't be sitting there being a victim, but at least you were trying to do something to better your life. So then it's like, okay, drop the victim mindset, recharge, look at the situation, and attack the next one. But the key there is they were trying to advance their life. They're trying to do something to better their situation. When it's about freaking sports or football or something they saw on the internet, like some freaking news headline or some shit, and they're still being a victim, throwing themselves a pity party, that's just absolutely freaking insane to me. Like, it wasn't even anything going on in your life. It was someone else living their life like the team was out there living their life and they didn't win, and that makes you upset. Like, so yeah, I don't know, kind of a hot take, but I feel like there's some people that could probably resonate with that. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys agree with that or anything. Gonna start making more of these style of videos. Fitness, business, money, whatever, man. Beautiful day, getting some steps in, feeling good. And yeah, catch you guys in the next one.